like an MCAT thing. Okay. But did you see the Liam Neeson, the one with the wolves?
Oh, yeah.
Called Grey? That was cool. I actually couldn't sleep for like half a week after that because I was taking it way too seriously. I was like dreaming that my brother was like the alpha male and shit. Oh yeah. But the wolves, my son said something like, Dad, you know what CGI means? I guess it's computer graphic.
Computer generated image.
Yeah.
Image. Computer generated image. Yep. Okay.
I went to college.
Not the same as a hologram?
No.
Hologram?
Not the same.
Okay, well anyway, I thought the entire time when I was watching with my wife, the first time we have a 42-inch TV now, no biggie. It's like
That's
half the
fucking
size.
big.
It's a Toshiba, it's nice.
It's bigger than Dad's.
But we watched the Patriots miserably lose to the Giants on a 32-inch. So I swore to God I'd never get a 32-inch.
I want to see that shit good one.
Yeah. But did you think the wolves in that were real at first too?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that's all I'm saying. And Liam Neeson's still athletic enough to like run and shit. You know, he's running. Dude,
Are you happy? Where are you going?
you're abandoning me to the wolves. You guys live here?
I live here.
He lives here.
You live here?
I live
I
right
thought
back.
you were joking earlier.
No, I'm serious.
I'm not messing with
Doesn't
that.
joke around. Dr. Paul's a serious guy.
But my wife's younger sister is an art teacher or whatever like this, and she said, Rob, that's me. She said, she calls me up. She goes, I heard you couldn't sleep after that. I go, well, I get it. You know, I love dogs and cats, so I was like, they're all killing each other, and I didn't like all the violence. She goes, she's really Irish. She goes, well, get used to it. They're fucking wolves.
They're fucking wolves.
Well, I go, well, how does that help me heal from the trauma of Liam Neeson and his like
Yeah.
family getting chewed up into like, you know, one by one they kill off each character. And, you know, of course Liam Neeson's the star. He's going to live to like the last 4 minutes. And he's got like a shoddy and like a friggin' Bowie knife. And they show the alpha female going, dude, you're done. It's like charging towards the camera. That was cool. But I didn't know it was CGI. I thought they were using real animals. And so my wife's like, dude, you need to take, not you, you need to take another 5 milligram Valium and realize that it's just a fantasy. And then I was like, oh, this is cool. I'm so glad I married her because she knows it's not real. And so I was a baby, so I just fell asleep. And the next day it didn't bother me. But if it was my brother, he would have been like, oh yeah, those are real, bro. And you know what I mean? I was a baby, so I would have fallen for that. Like,
Right. So you're gullible.
Well, not as much as in my 50s as I was in my, you know, as a child. As a child, my brother used to, that's just not going to right now. I got over it. But he used to have me make him ham sandwiches and stuff. I spit in a sandwich once and I realized that I didn't have to do that anymore. I asserted my ego.
There you go.
Psych 101.
Take that, Broheen.
And I became a psych major, and now I out-psych him on the internet. You know, my brother's a wonderful person. He's a drummer. He flies around the world and sells computers, even though he realizes that you can just go into a freaking Staples and buy a fucking computer. He thinks his computers are more valuable. No, they're all about the same, man. But, you know, he's got an $800,000 house. I've got a $100,000 house. And he's making the same pay, so he's extremely stressed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's in sales, so he, you know, a nice guy like me, but he's got to stay on the Ritalin, you know. No, seriously, my bro. Without the Ritalin, he thinks he's Keith Moon or something. I mean, but she's actually pretty good.
I mean, you wouldn't want to not be Keith Moon.
Sorry?
Look at that.
Yeah, if you can be Keith Moon, why not?
Well, he just stopped. He's into the whole. He's an alcoholic, my bro. He's my older bro. So he stopped drinking 5 years ago when my mother passed.
So he was an alcoholic.
Well, he always will be. That's their philosophy. I agree with you that he's not now, but he.
Well, if he doesn't drink, he can't possibly be an alcoholic.
Yeah, but the tendency is always there.
I agree with you.
It doesn't ever go.
Dude, I'm with you on that point. But he thinks the model is he'll always be vulnerable to it coming back. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, I can have 4 or 5 of these and call it a night. My brother needs 30 just to feel what I feel with 5 or 3. That's an alcohol. I'm just saying. It doesn't mean he's a bad person. No, he's a wonderful guy.
That's tolerance.
Huh?
Right. That's fucking hard work and effort.
His tolerance is like,
point.
what's this part of the head? It's like up to his temple, his tolerance. My tolerance is like, I'm German, Norwegian. I'm like, after 2, I'm like, hey, how you doing? What town are we in? You know, and I know when to stop. You know, I really do. But for some reason, with coffee, I can drink coffee all night and sleep like a baby. I think it's just, you know, even if it's like, you see these people getting extra, what do you call it, at Dunkin' Donuts and Masshole Animal, I come from extra. Turbo. What's that? Like an extra shot of caffeine?
Pretty sure they piss in it.
Like a line of cocaine with caffeine. My brother loves that shit. I don't, well, why would he quit drinking but still do lines? That doesn't make sense. He does
Because
cocaine.
he wants to get shit done.
That's cool. I respect that. I can't afford this shit.
He wants to get the shit done.
I might smoke a cigarette a couple times a year. I don't need the cocaine yet. But I respect
Cocaine's
it.
a hell of a drug.
It can stop. It can stop the heart. For people that have never used it before, it can stop it. I didn't used to know that. My son taught me. It can stop the heart in the very first use. Only if the person has a flu or a bad cold or a heart condition. But that's possible.
I love
Never
doing
had that
coconut
effect.
before.
Never had that effect from anything else.
Makes me want to not throw up.
Am I being Debbie Downer? I'm sorry. I had no idea.
No.
But no, most people are fine with it. But you know, we don't have a heart problem. We have other problems. We don't have kind of a neurotic problem. We don't have a heart problem. Sorry. Is that scarf from Ireland or
No.
Vermont?
It's from the airport.
Wow. Shut down, dude. No, because my mother had one like that.
Oh, yeah?
She was an artist, sort of.
Yeah?
When she got the LASIK, she said, you know, the LASIK surgery? No, hear
Can't
me out.
beat it.
She said to me, Rob, you're my baby, blah, blah, blah. I go, I know, Mom, you're going to tell me I'm the smartest, I'm going to be president. What's up? She goes, no.
Do my fucking laundry.
Yeah, right? She goes, for the first time in my life, Robin, meaning me, I can see your face from more than 3 feet away. I'm like, you mean like you couldn't before the LASIK? She goes, no, I just never wanted to tell you because I didn't want to freak you out. My mother had LASIK at 65, 66 years old. And she ended up having better eyes than the old man. He saw like a friggin' peregrine falcon. He was German. You know? He was jealous. He had those.
I mean, all Germans have good eyes.
Yeah, mine are 20. What do you call 2050? What does that mean? 20. This
That
is my
means
old.
not that good, bud.
2050 is not good.
No. Oh, you're wearing glasses.
Oh well, glasses make them 2020.
No, I've always been 2020.
No, but when I was your age, I was 2015. 2015.
You 2020?
But then they
I'm
said,
like 5'5".
Are you serious?
Fucking see like laser beams.
can you
Fuck 5.
can you see?
I can see the fucking moon right now,
He's just inside.
and I'm inside.
What are
looking
you?
at a wall.
35, 40?
He's pretty much alien. It's like that's what he's saying.
When you're 44, 45.
So
don't-
like 5 to 6 more years.
No, it's mostly genetic and roll the dice. But when I was 44, this doctor who happened to be a diabetes specialist, because my father was starting to get it, he looks at my dude.
Do I have your email?
Wait, Ken.
It's a weird question, but
This guy looks
maybe.
at me. He goes, "I work at this place." And not me, the doctor. He goes,
Why?
He goes, well, happy birthday. I heard, Rob, you turned 44. Let's give you, your annual eye exam. I go, all right. You put you in that little, thing. It looks like a vice, like in the wood shop, remember, like old school. And I'm looking forward like this.
You can give him
And this eye's fine.
I'll give it to
But
you.
my rifle eye, when I used to teach riflery up in Maine when I was a kid, he goes, you have, meaning me, the same condition as my mother, which was microaneurysms. So I thought, okay, are you saying I'm having a brain aneurysm? He goes, well, no. So I start crying, which is very rare for a guy. But once in a while it feels good to let it out.
Guys, never.
So he goes,
cry a
no.
lot, too.
He goes, well, listen, right? He goes, I'm partly kidding, but he goes, why, Rob, are you freaking out about the word aneurysm? He goes, listen to me. He goes, your mother they're just basically exploding blood vessels in the eyes. So that's why it went from 20 or 30 to 50 in like a year. It doesn't mean it's broken. It just means now I can see as well as you with these.
Nailed it.
But the moon, that's cool. Could you see
Nailed
the
it.
moon last night? It's like
Nailed
3
it.
quarters down.
I could see it all day.
What? Oh yeah, because it comes out during the day sometimes.